The partners of a small Lloyd's broking house called us in one day and said, guys, the music business is never going to make you any money. It's never going to make any money. Willie and I looked at each other. We went out of the room, up to a local cafe, sat down with another guy who joined us, Ian France, and the three of us decided we were going to start Robertson Taylor.
Willie could go out there and use his charm to hook people in and promise them the world. And then Bob was the detail guy, the nuts and bolts man who had to go and make it all work.
Everybody thinks insurance is boring until you've met Willie and Bob.
I think they were really the people who started insurance cover for people like me who promote shows and the industry generally mounts in often very complicated financial equations that don't always work.
Willie and Bob came along and they decided that this was a business that actually needed attention and it needed some speciality.
It was the best idea going because nobody had done it, and they talked everybody into it. Insurance companies suddenly realised there were millions and millions of dollars in touring.
These two redefined the concert insurance business.
They were a very, very good duo, and they built a fantastic business.
Their expertise and guidance has been invaluable.
Willie was the affable, sociable guy, num-nums at 12, lunch, dinner, breakfast, whatever, and he would reel in the client, and Bob would get the business done.
When I joined the music business, I met this bloke called Willie Robertson.
Willie is, an incredible man. I mean, his charitable work was quite fantastic for the industry and within the industry, and he was a character. He was famous for his lunches.
He should have been in a rock band, really. I think he signed The Who by dancing on the dinner table, if I remember rightly.
He was a larger-than-life character, a bon viveur, a charmer, and an extraordinary chap.
He's probably having lunch now, looking right down on us, having a glass of wine and a very nice lunch, I would think, checking all this out.
Willie should have had the title of Mr. Excitement.
So you always need a front man to get the business in, and then you need someone to deliver it. It was the perfect partnership.
He was a character, and a good man who with Bob, really created a company to be proud of.
When you have a claim, I find, Bob in particular is right there, in your face, on the phone, leading, guiding, advising, always available, day or night.
Bob Taylor is a wonderful man, and I'd say a friend, real friend, and it's hard to have many real friends in this business. He's one of them. He's a very rock-solid man, serious guy, but with a sense of humour, unless you're ringing him for a claim.
He's a man of his word, and he's when he says he's going to do something, generally he gets it done, and I think that's the most you can ask of anybody.
When we're in trouble, Bob and Willie were always there and always delivered for me and my artists.
The detail is really important, and that's what makes them special, and they do it with real care. They're very appreciative of music, so there's a great pride in what they do.
The other staff in Robertson Taylor are very experienced, they absolutely know their game.
Me, and obviously a lot of other people, deal directly with the team. They never bothered with Bob or Willie unless it was something really complicated, difficult, or some massive great deal. General day-to-day business, you're quite happy dealing with the team because that's what they build up, and that's to their credit.
They have affected the industry. They have changed the industry.
I think it's very important to acknowledge them, so I'm very pleased that Robertson Taylor is getting being acknowledged with an achievement award.
It's very welcome. They should be getting this award. I'm thrilled, and I think you'll find, I'm sure you will, everybody else has the same thing.
A well-deserved acknowledgement in the industry for all they've done over the years.
Everybody loves them. They do a fantastic job, and I think they deserve it.
35 years have gone by in a blink of an eye, and poor Willie passed away back in July. But I would like to say thanks to everyone involved, because insurance is really a dirty word in most industries, and it's a pleasure to see that we're recognised for some of the things we've done over the years. I'd also like to thank all the people in the various offices, as Willie and I weren't the only two. There's offices in Los Angeles, New York, Nashville, and of course London. Tourlink, I really appreciate this award, as I know my late partner would as well. Thank you very much.